Well, we know, and as Canadians love her, Leylah Annie Fernandez, taking the time to join us on the shift. First and foremost, thank you so much. How are you doing?
Well, hi, Kayla. I am doing great. Thank you so much for having me. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I think I told you once before we recorded, I dyed my hair red. So this is a little bit shocking. I'm staring at it and I'm sure it's very distracting for you. So my apologies in advance.
Well, first of all, your hair looks amazing. So don't worry about it.
$20 bill after this interview.
Yeah.
Who turns 19 tomorrow.
4-6, 7-6, 6-2.
Canadian love.
I love it. Thank you so much for coming.
I'm a first-gen Canadian, and I know that you kind of share that same story. Anytime I listen to you talk, any interview that you have, you always start off your sentences with "we," my team. It is such a collaborative effort, I feel. Talk to me about community and how much community has gotten you to the point that you're at.
Yes, I do say a lot we because yes, I'm the one on the tennis court. I'm the one talking to you, but there's a whole team behind me who have prepared me, who has not molded me, but have taught me the right from wrong, to make me not only strong but also independent. So I can make my own opinions, educate myself, learn, make my own thoughts. And I think the community that I was able to be part of has definitely helped me. I get to see different people in their in different situations, and that has always inspired me, that they have gone through some difficulties and they have found ways to make the best possible outcome for themselves. And same with my family. We haven't had it easy, we haven't had it the greatest either, but we didn't have the worst, and we were able to find ways to kind of my parents have found ways to help all three kids to achieve their goals, and we're still working at it. We're still working to be better and to keep improving every year. And I think that's the most important values that the communities, that every communities are doing. They try to find ways to better themselves and improve and be a better version of what they were last year or the day before.
I mean, you've kind of seen different phases of your career, just starting out, finding success, finding flow, and then injury happens. I'm curious, what has injury and recovery taught you about yourself?
I think the difficulty about the injuries is not physically, but it's mentally and emotionally. It's the acceptance that I won't be doing what I love. And then afterwards, it's the mental fortitude to accept that things will go bad, that the very first few weeks, few months of trying to get back into rhythm getting back into rhythm that I was a couple months ago is not going to be the same. It's going to take not only a toll on your mind, but also physically. You're going to get tired easily. You're not going to be able to do a sprint that X amount of time that I used to be doing. So I think that was the difficulty for me, and I was just trying to be patient. That was the hardest part, but I learned that patience is key, and then also try to find the silver lining of all this. For me, I was able to spend time with my family.
Still able to hold on to the rankings of the top ranked Canadian. I'm sure there's a lot that excites you. What are you looking most forward to when you get back out there?
No, first I'm honored and proud that I am considered the top ranked Canadian. There's a lot of Canadians out there who are doing great, who are going up in the rankings. I think that speaks a lot about Canada, about the tennis federation, and I'm just super happy that I am part of that amazing group of athletes. And I think just what excites me the most is just starting the year again.
Thanks, Paris, on the lens there from Leylah, keeping it simple. And she kept it simple at the end there, and maybe that was the difference, looking to serve it out. Talked about that, serving out, about clarity of thought, keeping it simple. That's what she was able to do.
One thing I gotta say about you that I admire is that you are booked and you are busy. I am seeing you everywhere. You're continuing, of course, with your partnership with Google. How much of a benefit to have so many different products has this been for your career?
Honestly, working with Google has been amazing. I do love that their screens are bigger. So tennis, yes, it's hectic, but then once you're in tournament, you have a lot of waiting time, downtime. And after doing homework, or I sometimes procrastinate on homework like every other kid, but I like to read comics book, and just with their bigger screen on the Pixel Google phone, like it makes it easier for me to not only like enjoy the high definition pictures, but also like reading. The letters are bigger, and it just makes it even more realistic for me. So I just love it, and I'm enjoying every minute of it.
Wait a minute, we have a comic book lover? What comics are you reading? Let the people know. I had no idea that comics was something you're passionate about.
Yeah, well, I'm actually just kind of going on websites, like Webtoons is one of them, and I'm enjoying the comic right now, Lore Olympus, which I love it. However, I don't like that it finishes on a cliffhanger and I will have to wait 7 days for the next chapter to come out.
When it comes to business, what has your career taught you about the capacity that you have and how you show up in that space?
It's been hard, not going to lie, but currently I'm also taking some business courses, university courses, so that is helping me a lot. And I think I'm also learning a little bit more about myself, what my vision is, like what I want to be partnering with, and like who I want to be partnering with, and kind of like if I want to continue in this route or kind of step away from that scene. And I think for me, I love that I'm able to try to make us like small differences in like every part, like in small parts of the world. And like business wise, I'm lucky to have my parents and a great group of people who are not only helping me, but also teaching me, being patient with me. I'm still young. I still